Hey, everybody. It is Thursday night, which means I'm Josh. Wait, I'm Josh regardless what day it is. Anyway, I'm Josh with Haven Comics. It's Thursday night. That means it's time for the Haven Comics quiz show, which means we're going to ask a nerd a bunch of questions and hope that he gets the answers right. But if he doesn't, then you get a chance to answer the question correctly. It's a big jumbled mess, but hey, we're going to have fun with it. So while I play this little intro video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for the notifications, whatever all this stuff is. It's technology. I don't know it. You do. Do the thing. Make us happy because it makes us happy. And you should do it for no other reason than that because look at this face. It needs to be happy. I didn't see if you did it or not. Honestly, I have no idea. I hope you did. I hope you listened to my sage advice and you hit the button and you subscribed and all that stuff because that would make me happy. And once again, that's your responsibility. So you guys need to get on that. Speaking of things that are like a responsibility, I'd like to introduce my co-host this week and every week, Mr. Jeremy Bernal. How are you, sir? You're on mute. Just the way I like it.
That's good. I'm glad you couldn't hear what I just said. So, how are you? How's life? Have you recovered from Free Comic Book Day?
It took a few days, but yes, we're recovered from Free Comic Book Day. And I have to say, dude, I went and dropped off a carload of stuff at Manor House that was given by all of our folks. Kaylisa made, I think, 2 runs dropping stuff off at Manor House. In other words, our people came through this year, and big help from Two Brothers Comics. Those guys, they loaded us up. If anybody ever wants a cup of noodles, they can get them now because they are loaded up. But to the point where when we drop this stuff off, the guy just keeps like, how many more boxes are coming out of your car, man? It was awesome. So thank you to all of our Havenites for the awesome response to our food drive.
Great.
That was great. Second of all, I talked with Stephen Butler after the fact, and he said that they did very, very well as our guest at Free Comic Book Day. Even better than they do at some like 2 and 3 day conventions they go to. So awesome. Good job, everybody.
That is awesome.
Thirdly, we did great for Free Comic Book Day. It was wonderful to see so many people. It was wonderful to have a good time, to do something fun, to benefit our community. It was good all the way around, so that made me happy. Now, you were set up outside, you and Tom, and I know that y'all were like in the middle of a 350-degree oven for like 8 hours. How long did it take you to rehydrate your body?
It took me a full day before I stopped feeling like total garbage. I have this skill where I can just sit down and turn my brain off, which is great every time I have to do the show. But so on Saturday, I lost 6 pounds of water weight, 6 actual pounds. Weighed myself in the morning on Sunday, 6 pounds less. Like that is what sitting in the heat does to you. And I was under
what
a
you're
tent.
Saying is I should go and sit outside for a while.
I didn't say anything about you. Oh man, I think if you sat outside for a couple of weeks, you would I think you would die. So don't tell him I told you to do it.
That's okay. I will not. I will not. But yeah, other than nearly dying, you and Tom, how did you do on Free Comic Book Day? Was it fun?
I met a lot of people, and that was my goal, is to get out there, draw for kids. I was mostly doing free sketches for kids and, just kind of meet all the Havenites I never had a chance to meet.
Well, you were right in front of the door, so they couldn't miss you on the way in.
I had a sign-up sheet for my real estate mailing list, and I didn't think about it until the show was over. I was the very first person that you would talk to outside of Kaylisa, so people kind of funneled to Kaylisa and then to me. So I'm sure they thought it was for you.
Little did they know. Little did they know, but that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, let's check into you're looking quizzical, so let's check on the chat and see how we got with us tonight. One True Zachary popping in. First comment from Hartford, Connecticut, I'm guessing, which means he's on Eastern time, so he's cheating. Alan Breedlove, what up, good peoples? Yeah, Yo Joe, he's right about that. Smash like button, right about that. Team YouTube, I'm not taking sides. But Team YouTube did bring us cookies to the store, so Team Facebook, you slacking. You slacking. That's all I'm saying. Travis is on with quiz time. What's up? Jackie Cook in the house. Hey, Jackie, it was great to see you in person the other day. Congratulations on winning a prize. With our food drive, we did the big raffle, and so we had a lot of cool prizes. Several folks who are probably going to be on tonight won a prize. Jackie was one of them. So awesome for her. One True Zachary is living the dream or the nightmare. TBD. We don't know which. You never know. Wheelchair superhero in the house. How you doing, Kyle? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hey, Michael Floyd hitting us all up from Cleveland. Dude, I got to tell y'all. First of all, Michael, to answer your question, we were pretty slammed on Free Comic Book Day. We had a few. It always comes in waves, and we had a few down moments, but it was a pretty busy day, all told. But I got to tell you guys, if you ever are interested, if you're interested in Alien, as in Xenomorphs, H.R. Giger, whatever, if you're interested in that, or you're interested in dinosaurs, you need to talk with Michael Floyd, because that man knows his stuff. He does miniatures, and he does model kits, and he paints them. He refurbishes old ones that people got, like, I used to have this thing, and it got all broken up. So they send it to him in pieces. He puts it back together and turns it into this killer-looking alien. It's incredible, the work he does. He's a heck of an artist.
So, Michael, you're a dinosaur doctor.
He is.
You can copyright that. You can trademark that if you want.
There's probably not a lot of those around. But yeah, he painted a T-Rex the other day that was gorgeous.
Very cool.
Was gorgeous. Yay, huge success. Yes, thank you. We got that. Jerry Lindbergh, how are you? Always wonderful to see you here. Always, you don't give us a whole lot of dirt on Jeremy, but just enough to make him uncomfortable, so we appreciate that.
I'm on edge.
As HR says, Havenites turned out for FCBD. Yes, they did, and that was awesome. So let's see what's happening here. Alan says, picked up a copy of Enter the House of Slaughter at FCBD and has no idea what's going on with it. If anybody wants it, just tell me your box number. Alan, have you read Something is Killing the Children? Because this is a spinoff from that. And also, people are selling that book, Free Comic Book Day book online for like $7 to $10. So
I saw some go for 20. I also saw someone who already had like a crate of them graded. I don't know how you can do that. The turnaround time on that
You can pay the crazy money. You can pay the crazy money to do like a same day grade or quick turn 2 days or whatever. You pay out the nose for that, but people are crazy enough to do it. Did we avoid the hurricane? Yes. We caught a little bit of rain, but that was about it. Yeah, sitting out in the sun does sound like a good workout plan. You get all the benefits of exercise by doing nothing but melting.
I was the "this is fine" dog, is what I was. I don't know if it's good to lose weight by melting.
It took me a second to figure this out, but we've got a Scottish accent going on here, I think. It was hotter than Hades outside Saturday next to the smokers. Because Tots wasn't at Free Comic Book Day because he's on the barbecue pit crew for at Whistle Stop for one of the contestants there. So yeah, pretty nuts. Yes, that is correct. 134. Tots, you are the man. Yeah, everybody's letting them know the weather status. Let's see what all this we got. Jeffrey Middleton in the house. I got to tell you, Jeffrey and Kim, some of the best cosplay ever coming out to the shop the other day. I didn't see them at the same time. So Jeffrey showed up, and I thought he was going to a wedding or something because he was all dressed up in this suit. And I thought, because there's no way this was his destination, because you don't get You don't dress up in a suit like that to come to Free Comic Book Day.
You must not have seen the cane when you saw him too, because the cane is spot on.
I didn't see the cane. I just saw a dude in the suit, and he had sunglasses up on his head. And then I saw Kim, and I was instantly like, it came together because she was dressed up as Elektra, and so it became clear instantly that he was Matt Murdock. So it was awesome. They do the coolest couple of costumes, and it was brilliant because seeing them the way that I did was great because it took a second and then it clicked. Because before that, I was like, well, he just might be a dapper dude. He might just like to get dressed up and go out places. I don't know. It was pretty good. Let's see. I don't know about that. Let's see. Bill Fisher. Bill Fisher won an awesome prize. He actually won a couple of prizes. He won one prize in the drawing or in the raffle for the food drive. But Bill also is our winner of the page of original comic book art, page 12, from Heroes Union number 1 by Ron Friends and Sal Buscema. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Great stuff. Ashley! How you doing, Ashley? Always good to see you. Always good to see Ashley. Spider-Girl 42. She has been off saving the world for God knows how long because we have not seen Spider-Girl 42 in a while. I hope the Sinister Six didn't hurt you too bad and that you're recovering nicely and that you are able to hang out with us some more and more regularly because we miss you.
Now I know I have to be on my toes the entire episode. So
that's right, because she's going to get you. Alan's daughter wrote Team YouTube all over that box of cookies so everybody would know where it came from. Comics and Death Metal. Ryan in the house. Owen had a good time at FCBD. Well, that wasn't for me, Owen. That was from Damon. And that was awesome.
Quick shout out to Owen. For anyone who doesn't know, Owen writes our questions, so we owe him a tremendous debt of gratitude. Coming up on almost a year, Owen has been writing the questions for the show.
Tots, who has still got a little bit of a grudge for the smackdown that Owen put on him in the quiz show when Tots was our guest, hopes that it was a mean mug and a hairy eye, you monster. That's funny. Dude, it ain't flattery. You do amazing work. Absolutely amazing work. That's awesome stuff. Travis is telling you to read Something's Killing the Children, Alan, so you better do that because he'll harass you if you don't. Comics and Death Metal entered the house as an intro to Something Killing. Wasn't inspired to follow up on it. Okay. Didn't read it. We got Andrew in the house. How you doing? Christine May, shout out to her. She donates a lot of prizes for this show, but she donated a lot of prizes for the Free Comic Book Day raffle as well.
Awesome.
A quilt, pillows, all kind of stuff. She made all kind of very cool nerd themed things. Thank you so much. Always great to see that. Let's see. Had a great. Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you. Blue Hellion, all the way from Nebraska. Woohoo! Thanks for tuning in. I hope things are going well in Nebraska. Alan tells people that Heroes Union was a great read. I agree with that. Definitely check out the book. Heroes Union number 1, so there will be more coming. Let's see. And Tots is coming up. Is there Something Killing the Children? There are several trades already out. Tots,
right?
We can hook you up. There's a couple of trades already out. So yeah, got you good. That is not true. That is not true. You won a prize. I let you know about that.
You did it wrong. You want to check out
You won tickets to RangerCon in Atlanta. You won a JDF signed Power Rangers book, and you won a Captain America slab, courtesy of the Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo.
Maybe Charlie Brown on Christmas is a good thing, or Halloween.
It's not. He always gets a bag of rocks.
I've never seen Charlie Brown either. So.
Oh my God! Shut up.
What do you want from me?
I want you to see Charlie Brown. It's a classic. He's going to go watch Charlie Brown now. No, he's telling me he's not. You're not going to go watch Charlie Brown. That breaks my heart.
I'm never going to watch it. I'm never going to watch it anymore.
Charlie Brown is fantastic.
Now you're bullying me, so I feel like I have to fight
I'm
up.
not bullying you. I'm just passionately telling you why you should watch the thing. Also, once you hear it, the theme song for Charlie Brown will get stuck in your head forever.
I don't want that. I got
In
so
a
much
good
stuck
way.
in my head already.
No, but this is good. It'll make you happy. You can't frown while listening to that song. It's impossible. It's physically impossible.
Our guest this week is a close personal friend of mine. You want to go talk to him, see who he is, see what he's about?
You have close personal friends?
Other than you, yeah.
Oh, wow. Do you verify that claim or deny it?
I will verify it for the time being. We'll see
it's conditional.
after the next few hours if that will remain.
Fair.
See, now look at this. Now look what you've done. Jackie Cook is upset with you. You've offended her.
Jackie, I love you to death. I'm sorry. We can't all like the same stuff.
But you haven't seen it, so you can't say whether you like it or not.
I do know I don't like it because I haven't seen it. When I see it, jury's out. So.
But you don't dislike it. You just have no opinion.
I'm saying that I am an absence of like. That's what I am. I do not like it. There is no like space to fill Charlie Brown right now. The hole that would be Charlie Brown.
And that's a very deep hole.
With Charlie Brown, it just continually gets deeper and deeper.
Good grief.
Apparently, that's another thing on the list of what's wrong with me. So, Eric, who are you?
I like this. This is good. We would make so much money for a charity if we forced Jeremy to watch movies and review them.
Oh no! What is this? So is this am I gonna live stream or live? Well,
yeah, because you have to be able to prove that you watched it. So that's the only thing that makes sense.
Oh man, how much money for charity would it take? I don't know. There's a conversation for another day.
Schrodinger's Charlie Brown. Does he like it or dislike it? We'll never know.
Oh, man.
That's funny.
Eric,
Jackie
tell us
Cook
about
says
you.
she's game to support that, and I bet Tots is game. Everybody's game to support that.
Oh, so everyone's gonna gang up and bullying
for charity.
For charity, yeah, that makes it okay. That makes bullying okay. What do you want to know about me? I don't. I guess I'm here under the pretext that I'm an author. So I think that
Okay.
Well, wait,
be part of
is it a pretext or is it accurate?
Well, I have written things, so I am an author. So
there you go.
But a pretext can also be true. So
all right, I'm gonna jump the humble gate right here. So you've written at least 2 novellas, at least, right? Is it 3?
It's 2 novellas that have been published.
Okay,
so far,
and then you manage an editor and are editor of your own publishing company, right?
That's correct. And I've published a couple more novels by someone else as well under that.
Right on. Okay.
And I've published a short story, and quite a while ago, I published a book of flash fiction and illustrations. So
and
I'm not going to lie, our very own HR is like the queen of flash fiction. She can tell a big story in this many words, and it's incredible.
Yeah.
She's gonna punch me in the arm for saying that, but it's true.
It's a good skill to have. And if you're starting out as a writer, I think flash fiction is a good place to start because you're just trying to pack a small punch in a few words. It helps you learn how to keep your economy of words down, and yeah, it's a good place to start.
Eric, we're getting a question. What is your best published work that we can go by?
It depends on what you like, but my favorite is An Inconvenient Presidency, which, you got it out here. I've also got a copy.
I'm going to throw it up. Today, of course, we've got the prize cam, but I also have the junk cam because I got some extra stuff here. So that's An Inconvenient Presidency, and I do have a copy of it that I'm going to give away as a bonus this episode. So hang out with us. Got lots of bonuses this episode.
So is it true, Eric, that you are kind of a presidential history buff? Bit of a nerd for the presidents?
I am. That's something I've been interested since I was a little kid. So I've been like seeped in that, in just presidential trivia, reading biographies, all sorts of things. And An Inconvenient Presidency is an alternate history time travel story featuring Al Gore if he had become president instead of George W. Bush. And it kind of follows like a Groundhog Day type-ish time travel premise, but then deviates from it. And chaos ensues, I guess, is maybe a good way to put that.
Someone threw down the gauntlet. Who was the 29th president? Andrew asks.
The 29th president. Let's see.
It's gotta be hard to pick them out like that.
Yeah, you gotta like start with a number that you know. So like, I believe the 22nd and the 24th were Grover Cleveland. So then you gotta do 5 after Grover Cleveland.
Well, I mean, Grover Cleveland. Do you count him once or twice?
You count him twice. That's how everybody does it. We have like 46 now. That includes 2 for Grover Cleveland. But let's see. I'm probably not going to figure it out like in my head at the moment. My guess would probably be like Theodore Roosevelt.
It is Warren G. Harding. I know you know that stuff. Okay. I know if you weren't on the spot and were writing it down, you'd know it.
Yeah, if I went through it, but I'm already kind of flustered. Just
Grover Cleveland, 22nd and 24th president of the United States, says whitehouse.gov.
So I got that right, but
yeah.
Well, I mean, he had there was a little interlude in between, a little Benjamin Harrison interlude.
Right.
That's what gave him both spots. So tell us more about you.
More about
we got some interests. We got some I don't know, the president thing, is that a hobby? We also have your thing. You're an awesome writer. Tell us more.
I appreciate that.
Who are you as a person?
Me as a person.
Mm-hmm. Pass all that.
Well, something else that's like big in my life is I'm about to become a father in less than a month.
Congratulations.
So that's like the thing that's preoccupying my mind most of the time when I'm not writing or doing something else like that. And,
have you decided to name the child after me? Yes or no?
Well, I have a brother who's named Jeremy, so I'm probably going to go away from that name.
Josh is a great name for a kid.
Josh would be a good name, but you'd have to ask my wife about that.
That's fair.
I don't expect anyone to be named Jeremy. That's kind of a weird 80s name. I don't see it anymore. Are babies still named Jeremy? If somebody knows a baby named Jeremy, let me know.
I don't know. I don't hang out with many babies. Yeah.
You will.
Don't worry, you're about to do nothing but that.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Lots of people saying congratulations.
Oh, I appreciate
Everybody's happy for you.
Oh, my God. Okay,
wow.
So I ask weird questions all the time, and so now people have taken my weird questions and conflated them. Jeremy, you're not going to ask what physical part of a president Eric would steal or eat. You can pick either. Which physical part of a president would you steal? I don't know.
Probably George Washington's teeth. That would be pretty cool because they were false teeth.
Yeah, they weren't his, though, really. They were other people's teeth.
Well, they belong to
They're still part of him.
Right. A part of a president I would eat?
No, you don't have to. You don't have to admit
Donald
to your
Trump's
cannibalism.
Be chewing for a while.
Yeah, it might be.
All right, so you've seen the show before.
Your mom says she would still name a baby Jeremy.
Oh, there you go.
You don't have to put everything my mom says up here, Josh. Not everything.
But
Okay,
I
so
love your mom.
You've seen the show, right?
I have.
Okay, great. Audience, if you have not joined us for the show before, we're going to ask Eric some questions. Those questions are going to be a very...
Hard.
What?
Hard.
Yeah, I mean, they might be. I read the first one. You got some of these. You are going to be the first person who walks away with 100%. I know it. But audience, Eric is going to bomb. And when he does, you need to be the first person in the chat to have the right answer. When you do that, you walk away with the prize. Man, why are we cannibalizing Grover Cleveland? Guys.
I just like the part about sharing it with the Pope. Like, okay.
It depends on which way you're cutting him in half.
The left side, all right?
Right?
Oh, man.
Oh, that's
All
crazy
right.
stuff.
You know, honestly, let's ask you a good question. I made a game a long time ago in Jeremy years. It was like, I don't know, like 2 years ago. And this week or last week, it was turned into an app on the Apple Store. So now it's on Android and Apple. And all it is it's a bunch of questions that you're supposed to ask your friends, and it makes you feel real good about friendship. So I'm going to ask Eric one question. Let's just get real deep. When you wake up in the middle of the night, what do you think about?
What do I think about?
What are you thinking about in the middle of the night?
That's a tough one.
When you wake up.
That's a very existential question.
Right? What keeps you up at night?
I think the thing that I think about now, and this is probably not very insightful, but this will be my first child, and I think about like raising a child and doing good by them, and if I'll be a good father and those kinds of things. I guess that's probably what I think about most, or what gives me a lot of anxiety at times.
Do you think a human being is what they do or what they think?
I think it's what they do.
All right. Then you're going
I
to be
think
great.
that the fact that those are the things that keep you, like when you wake up, that's what's going on in your brain, tells me you're probably going to be a pretty good dad.
Well, I appreciate that. I hope so. Yeah. Well, definitely the people who don't think about that are probably not going to be good dads, right?
Hey, I'm an aloof idiot, and I'm doing pretty... Don't ask the prize cam how I'm doing. Eric, what's
Hang
on
on,
your
we
shirt?
got a question here. Yep.
Everything is going to be okay.
That looks like exactly a Jeremy kind of a thing, because it sounds hopeful, but it's a skeleton.
Well, yeah, it's a skeleton, right?
I told you we're friends. I got a skeleton on my shirt too.
Hey,
okay.
And we didn't even plan that.
Question about DC and Webtoons. DC made a deal with Webtoons. DC is going to be doing web comics. Do I think that that's going to impact the comic industry? No. People have shown time and again that they want a physical product in a comic book. The overall market of digital comics sold over paper comics sold is 9%. 9% digital comics. People don't want them. Now, the publishers are desperate to make that the medium that everybody wants, but they don't understand that a big part of comics is collectability, and you lose all collectability digital. Your pixels are no better than my pixels. It's just nobody cares. So no, I don't think it's
something to be said for loving the actual story. That's who those people are. That's who those people are. The people that just want to read it. Like Marvel Unlimited. I will still pick up a floppy from time to time, but Marvel Unlimited helped me read full runs from years ago that I was never going to pay for. So,
right. Don't tell me that. Spider-Girl 42. How do I feel about Fast Pass being paid for use now at Disney? It's not Fast Pass in the sense that people have gotten used to in the past few years with Fast Pass Plus. It's a lot more flexible. It's day of. I like that aspect of things. What I don't like is that it's $15 per person per day for specific attractions to get a fast pass for those. And it's not really a fast pass because it's not like that. They call it a lightning lane. They got away from the fast pass terminology because it really is a short boom straight to the front. The thing I don't like is it doesn't include all the attractions. There are other attractions outside of the normal list are bonus. You have to pay even more for those ad hoc experience. I don't like that. So it's got its pluses, it's got its minuses. The minus is going to be like a big hit to the wallet, but what can you do?
Well, guys, it looks like we do have a game show to get to. Eric,
Norris is here.
Oh, that's what we're here for.
Do you feel like you are mentally prepared and emotionally steady to play?
Absolutely not. Let's get started.
Let's go for it. So let's cut to the prize cam first. This is what you can win today. You will see we've got multiple packs of comics, some variant comics. We also have our ubiquitous prizes that show up every time. We've got some Haven Comics stickers with sticker by me down there, the little demon dude. We have some gelatinous feely guys. You can rub up on those if you want. We also have a little Spiderman maquette statue. I don't know what the terminology is. Right above that, we've got a mystery Marvel prize. It comes in a tin, so it's mysterious. And that tin is stainless steel, so it's something. Above that, you will see that we have Starbrand, New Universe. I don't know what that is. I don't know anything about it. Josh is going to have to tell us about that.
Back in the 80s, Marvel tried to go the same direction Coca-Cola did and start a New Universe. So New Universe was their whole tagline, and they had a whole brand of a bunch of comics. Starbrand was one of them. DP7 was one of them. That was actually a really good book. Strike Force Moratori wasn't technically part of the New Universe, but should have been. Anyway, most of the New Universe stuff they have just slid off to the side and forgotten. Starbrand, they have been slowly introducing into the universe, and in Avengers right now, as Jason Aaron has written this whole Avengers 1 million BC kind of a thing.
Oh yeah.
Instead of Hulk,
I hated
you
that.
have a Neanderthal who has the Starbrand, so he turns into this big, huge, mega monster guy who serves as the Hulk on the team. But yeah, Starbrand was an interesting concept that I never thought was executed the way I wanted it to be, but it's an interesting concept and a good thing to think about.
And now you guys can read it. We also have the sketch cover by Tom Price. This is Rogue on Avengers versus X-Men round 1. It's a blank sketch variant cover. And then to the left here, we're going to have we're going to have an Adam Hughes signed Catwoman number 67. So bringing it lately with the Adam Hughes. If you are like me and Adam Hughes is one of your favorites, then that's got to be exciting. Eric, you feel good about these?
About the prizes?
Yeah.
They look nice.
All right. We want you to win things you want to win. So let's go to our first question. For our first question, you're going to win the sticker pack. And I have faith in you. I do, personally.
Okay.
Audience, get ready, because
you really don't have faith in me.
He's going to fumble. All right, guys. I'm a great friend. In the 2008 film, The Incredible Hulk, who is Betty Ross dating when Bruce Banner returns home after being away for 5 years?
Oh, man.
I will take the actor or the character.
Sorry, I was just thinking about Liv Tyler.
Yeah, right. I could have answered that question really quick. Okay. I I can kind of see the actor's face, but not enough to remember who it is. So I'm going to have to go for character. And my guess is Doc Samson. Oh,
good job. Great job. It is Doc Samson and is played by Ty Burrell, which means Modern Family.
Yeah, right.
Ty Burrell,
that's
the last person in the world I would ever associate with Doc Samson.
I love it. And that movie is canon. They've brought it back over and over again in the stories. Which means
the other thing, like they introduced the leader in that movie as well, and they haven't used him either.
Leader and Doc Samson are just floating around out there.
Right.
Well, and Abomination's about to show up in the Shang-Chi movie.
Yeah. And
actually looking like Abomination.
Right?
Yeah, he regrew all his fins and everything.
Thunderbolt Ross has been floating around doing his thing for a long time. So Ty Burrell is going to pop back up, I think.
I bet they recast him. There's no way they cast him as Doc Samson.
You know,
I mean, they recast the Hulk. They recast Ed Norton.
I guess you're right. All right. I have a bunch of stuff that I did not have a chance to give away on Saturday. So the first thing I want to give away as a bonus is do that big here. It's just a print of Venom.
1989 class photo.
Exactly. Venom with Spider-Man. All right, Eric, you want a chance at that too?
Sure, that is pretty cool.
This
is a bonus question.
Yeah.
Bonus question, yes. Besides Superman, what Marvel comic series did Obama admit to collecting? Or Spider-Man. He was a Spider-Man guy.
Yeah, I was about to say, Superman isn't a Marvel comic, but I thought you were giving me a trick question. Okay, besides Spider-Man, I don't know this. So I'm going to have to guess. Let's see.
I'm going to give you a hint. It is not something you would think about ever. It is a weird one for him.
Okay.
You never associate this with him.
You never associate it with him.
You got one right answer.
Well, at least I didn't completely bomb. So that's probably what I was going for or hoping for. Really weird. Oh, let's say Howard the Duck.
That's a good answer. It is actually Conan the Barbarian.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So, Jackie, you get to walk away with this print. It is actually, Alan smartly says that you can just throw it in the back of a comic book. So,
can you imagine, like, going through you buy a collection of comics and you're flipping through there, and then all of a sudden you're like, what is it? And you pick it up and you have that on the back of a comic book, like the backing board of a book. I would spend more time trying to figure out what the heck that was and where that came from.
Lucky them.
Oh, and look at this. Yeah, team YouTube is upset because they've already struck out against Team Facebook.
I'm Team YouTube. If YouTube's running so strong, guys, why aren't we at 200 so I can do the show?
Oh, Gauntlet Throne.
All right, question 2. We are playing for this Munchkin card pack and these gelatinous feely thingies.
Ah! Oh! It's a Ghost Rider Tea Party! It's the best!
It's the multiverse.
Ah! It's a Ghost Rider Tea Party!
I mean, I guess there are multiple Ghost Riders anyway. You don't have to get the
That is awesome! See, stuff like that is why our prize cam is better than everyone else's prize cam. Just going to put that out there right now. I really
like the Ghost Rider Tea Party. That's pretty cool.
You ever played Munchkin?
I have. It's been a few years, but I have played it before.
Well, you've got an expansion, and those things are actually erasers, but they are they're kind of fun. They're kind of cool.
I will tell you, those were very popular with all the littles at Free Comic Book Day. They love those things. hang on. We got somebody popping in. Got to say hello to Kevin Johnson, man. How you doing? Kevin Johnson from the Shoals. He's got a comic shop out there, Top End Gaming,
Oh, hey.
and he's about to open a bar. He owns the building now. He's got the comic shop on one side. The other side, back behind it, is a bar called Kingpins. And if y'all have ever seen Kevin, he's a big dude who shaves his head, and he's got the white suit and everything. He rocks the Kingpin. So I'm looking forward to going out and checking out that bar.
Very cool.
Because I understand he's going to have a lot of awesome bar food, and that just makes me happy. Oh, your Munchkin loves erasers too. See, everybody loves the erasers, not just because they're good for tea parties. But yes, for gelatinous feely things and some Munchkin cards, I know you've got this one. So just lay back, relax, and have a sip, because I don't even need to ask this question. But in Futurama, where did Fry first meet Bender?
In a suicide booth.
Now, for people who have not watched Futurama, what is a suicide booth and why does that exist?
It sounds what it sounds like.
Right. It looks like a telephone booth, but it's the year 3000. And they're just these telephone booths that people can pay like a quarter to commit suicide. And that's what Bender was about to do. And Bender puts in a quarter that's tied to a string so he can take back the quarter while he's committing suicide. That's the joke in the first episode.
Thinking ahead for his future.
Right, exactly.
Wow.
So for question 3, we need to bring friend of the show, Wyatt back on.
Oh!
Wyatt, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Doing okay. If you guys have forgotten since last week.
Yeah, my son loves his free comic books. I had to bribe him for his 4th grade homework. I was like, hey, I'm giving you one now, and you have to do your homework. And then if you don't do your homework, I keep the other 3, or I keep the other 2. So, and I told him I'm looking forward to reading about Batman, Robin, and Howard. So,
well, there you go.
Wyatt, this week we do have a I'm with the BS wristband, and Wyatt has given the audience a chance to win a $10 gift card to Haven Comics. And if you guys have forgot his super slick video intro.
It's the best intro.
I'm just trying to live up to him with all the ones I made.
well,
Awesome.
I'm trying to be. I can't do anything else. Like if I could draw or do something like that, like you guys, man, it'd be so.
I also realized, Wyatt, that I didn't give you the question.
So I was here, and I was just like, oh, well, I was like, I don't know what kind of questions to give him. So
I'm sending it to you now. Give me 2 seconds.
That's awesome. That's how together we are on the show, Eric.
Yeah, this is a professional,
right?
well put together show.
Hey, we run it live. We do our best.
So
now, hang on. Is this accurate, Eric?
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he does. I think it's a throwaway gag if it. But I think that might be something that happens.
I hope it's the same one.
Well, that would be something, wouldn't it?
Do we lose Wyatt?
It looks like we lost
yeah.
Wyatt. Oh, you're just gone dark. We hear you, but we can't see you.
We're listening.
It's gonna come back. All right.
You have to make faces when we're in the downtime like that.
Oh, or like
That way they can be
Wayne's
screen captured
World,
and used
do
against
like
you later.
Extreme cam. Whoa!
You never want to give him a face to use on the news.
Local man was always such a quiet man.
All right,
So
Wyatt.
I got my question. What is the name of the twins in the Thundercat?
Oh man.
It's not Heckle and Jekyll.
Oh, okay. The twins in Thundercats. I think it's Kit and Cat.
There we go.
Is that
That's
right?
Dude,
Yep.
Oh,
how do you remember that?
I actually don't know how I remember that.
How do you remember that? That's insane.
I did watch a couple episodes of like when they rebooted it.
Yeah,
When was that? That was a while ago now.
that was like
But
10
it
years
was
ago.
pretty well made.
Yeah, it was really good.
And,
Was it anime? What?
It was kind of like an anime-ish style.
Yeah, they sent it over, but you know what I mean. You don't count G.I. Joe or Transformers as anime, even though it was produced by Toei Animation, which is an exclusive Japanese company. I'm just saying.
Transformers was anime. Transformers was anime.
Oh, I better start missing some of these questions, or the audience is going to be mad at me.
What do they know?
Josh is like, it's time for Wyatt to go. He's talking
That's
about
right.
anime, and I don't like it.
It's all good, man.
Wyatt,
I'm
you have
not like
anything?
Jeremy. I'm okay to talk about it.
Wyatt, you have anything you want to share with us while you're here?
Yeah, so there's the Not Evil Jeremy. He's the other person on the DS. He actually did a review of There's Something Killing the Children. It's like a 3 minute that he kind of gives like a synopsis of it, but he doesn't give anything away. But so that was something, if you guys ever want to check it out, I know we were talking about it earlier, so that would be something really cool to be too.
Right on. Can you link us to that?
Yeah, I can do that here in just a second, so I'll send it to you after I get off of here.
I can give you a super fast synopsis of Something's Killing the Children. Oh, I just did.
So yeah, it was really, really. He did a good one. He did volume 1. He says he's going to do volume 2 real soon. So check it out.
Very cool.
Everybody's content with you to answer the questions as long as that means Alan doesn't get them.
Oh,
That's see. I make myself look bad. I don't need Eric's help. This is we have the best people.
Thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you next week.
Oh, see, Spider Girl's like, hey, Wyatt, it was good to see you, man. Always good to have you on.
All right, talk to you guys later.
Have a good one, sir. Yeah, see, Spider Girl's liking not having the pressure.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
All the pressure's on me.
Is it time for another bonus question, Jeremy?
Yeah, why not? So, oh, cool. My junk cam died, so I just got to hold this stuff up. So this is a drawing I did in the event anybody asked me for a Pokemon. I just did some just to have. This is Bulbasaur. He's a dude. Josh, I know that you hate it because it is anime, but
I don't hate it. I just don't love it.
Pokemon rules. The
There's
second
an absence
question.
of love.
I'll take it. Which president started his day off by skinny dipping in the, how do you say this? Potomac?
The Potomac.
River?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Potomac,
the
yeah.
Potomac. The Potomac.
Now, hang on. Please tell me it was Taft.
No, it's not Taft.
Are you answering for the prize?
No, I don't know it. I just think that would be hilarious.
It's not Taft.
It's not Taft, but
'Cause he was a big
the
dude.
rumor is that he got stuck in the White House tub and they had to replace it because Taft was so big.
Wow.
But that's not who was skinny dipping. I do know the answer to it.
What is it?
But, it's John Quincy Adams.
Perfect. Right on.
Yep.
He had to
was known
skinny
for
dip in
skinny
the
dipping.
Potomac because he had that crazy hair. And that was the only way he could tame it was the river's
the only way he
current.
could tame it. Yeah.
Very cool. All right. So
Look at him knowing those answers. Hey, Kyle, man, you have a great night. Oh, everybody, these are jumping around.
Hey, somebody else knew it.
Have a good night, sir. Thank you for popping by.
We actually got a surprising number of people
I like
visualized.
Christine's comment. That's awesome.
His number than 0? No, I think it's more like the fact that it's not like less than 20 or something like that, right?
Well, you might be late, but welcome anyway. The party continues. Have a good one, Jason. It's good to have you on, man.
Okay, so question 4.
What are we playing for?
For this. This is an indie comic prize pack. We've got Stranger Things, Dungeons and Dragons #1, and then we have this one. Okay, so if something was killing the children is a lot in a title, this one is We Only Find Them When They're Dead. This is a naked trade variant. So all you see there is the art, which is pretty slick. And the art inside, I mean, this is really well done as a book.
It's true.
Hmm.
It's true.
And so the Stranger Things and Dungeons and Dragons is like a crossover, or
Yeah.
Yes.
Or, well, I mean,
because
that's what they
were
did in the
playing
show anyway, right?
Dungeons and Dragons in the game.
Mhm.
Yep. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Very cool.
So to win these awesome books, all you have to do is answer this question. Okay. You have to cast your brain back to the 80s
Okay.
to ALF.
Alf. Oh no.
Alf.
Okay.
ALF was an acronym that stood for Alien Life Form,
Right.
but he eventually told the Tanner family his real name.
Oh no.
What was his real name?
Oh, I have no idea. I really don't. It would be funny if his real name was also actually Alf. So that's going to be my answer because I have no other idea.
Okay. It looks like we do have the right answer. Josh, do you see the right answer too?
I do. I see. It looks like the first one who has the right answer. What is this jumping around all over the place?
Yeah. I'm seeing Zachary. If you're seeing Zachary,
I am seeing Zachary. I saw Christine was popped up above him for a split second, but it jumped back down.
yeah,
But
it
yes.
sorts it out on our end.
Alf's real name was Gordon,
Gordon.
and his last name he was Gordon Shumway.
Huh.
Shumway was his last name.
I would have never guessed that.
You wouldn't have guessed that out in space they have regular human names like Gordon.
Well, yeah, it has to be a joke, right? You wouldn't. So
He was named after Flash.
Yeah, Flash Gordon. Yeah, that would be funny.
Very funny.
Oh, saved every one of us.
Eric, if you have seen the show, you know question 5 is not for you. You have to sit back. You're definitely going to know it because you don't have to. That's the way that it works.
Right.
Audience, get on your toes because this is the Canadian question. Okay.
Oh, Canada.
What Canadian actor did Julia Roberts break up with 3 days before their scheduled wedding because she discovered he'd been seeing a go-go dancer on the side?
A, what kind of a jerk is that? And B, how stupid is this guy? Come on.
I'm not going to get into the politics of dating. This guy did what he thought he needed to do, and it didn't work out for him. Or maybe it did. What do we know? Jeffrey came at us with the right answer. It is not Ryan Reynolds ever, and it's never going to be.
Okay, that's just hang on. I have to call something out here because Andrew, that is wrong. That's her brother, dude. I know they're from Georgia, but come on, dude.
Oh man, I see the right answer.
I see a right answer here, and that right answer looks like Jackie Cook.
Jackie, you just won $25 to Haven Comics. I feel like you win this every week, so you know the
this
deal.
Is usually Ryan, man. This is Comics and Death Metal always hits this $25 gift card.
Ryan is real bad about it. He's got stock in Haven at this point.
Just about.
But yeah, Kiefer Sutherland. They met while filming the 1990 sci-fi horror film Flatliners,
which was a pretty good movie.
I don't know that I've seen that movie.
But Jackie won a gift card to Haven at Free Comic Book Day too, as part of our food drive raffle. So she's just going to come in and rack up. Flatliners was a thing where this group of like med students figured you could like kind of go to a different world in that period between life and death. So they would flatline. And then, of course, then you had to bring them back. But when they came back, they weren't necessarily all there because part of them was gone. So what came back wasn't necessarily good. It was a creepy movie. It was pretty good. It wasn't great, but it was pretty good.
That sounds like
Jeremy would probably like it.
I have not seen it. It's on my list now that you said that to never see it. But that sounds like a medical Pet Cemetery. Oh man! Cut to the prize cam. Take us out of this awkward transition here. Boom! Star brand, new universe. Is it good? Is it bad? You tell us. Let us know. Josh, question 6.
That guy doesn't look like he's having a good time flying through space. I'm going to give him that.
Not to me. I don't know. Space. I mean, you're not dead.
It's a lot of blank space, you know.
All right, Eric. I'm just going to come out and say this right now.
Okay.
If you don't get this answer right, we can never be friends.
Oh no.
Oh, he's got this.
In the Lord of the Rings,
Okay.
what is the name of the fictional metal which the chainmail shirt given to Frodo is made from?
Mithril.
So glad we can be friends.
Yeah, I'm glad too.
Because that one is so like...
That one's a pretty easy one, yeah.
That's a softball. I mean, yeah, it's got to be, yeah, Mithril, heck yes. This is almost always an acceptable answer, but not in this case. Good try, Zach.
G.I. Joe.
I'm going to do another bonus. Eric, I know you have this, so I'm actually going to do 2. I am going to, whoever gets it first, Eric, if you get it first and you get your pick.
Okay.
If not, then first person to get it gets to pick. Second person gets, the leftovers. That's how it works.
Show us what you got there.
First
Hang
one
on,
we
a
got
little
here
higher.
is
There you go.
Man Thing.
Little there. That's
Just
a creepy looking man thing. I love it.
Just a little sketch. You ever see Man Thing looking uncreepy? And then what we've got here is Gengar with a bunch of Ghastlies. If you're a Pokemon person, you know that he typically looks a little cuddlier than this.
Yeah, that's not
just
Nintendo approved. That's
just that's what I was into. So you let us know. Where are we? That's not what I want to do. Who was the only president to not get his own party's nomination for a second term?
How bad do you have to screw up for that to happen? You got to your home party turns against you and says, "No, we would rather have literally anyone else."
Well, some presidents just decided not to run, like Lyndon B. Johnson decided not to because they weren't going to. But I think it's Polk, James K. Polk.
That is not the right answer this time.
Oh, well.
You're going to kick yourself.
Am I?
You are. I see one right answer.
We need a second right answer.
We need a second right answer.
I see what I believe is a correct answer that has been misspelled. Okay, it's been corrected by that person.
That's the only person I see with the right answer.
So far, it's also the only one I see with the right answer.
All right, we're going to give it just another couple of seconds, and then we are going to call it.
In the meantime, I would have to agree with Owen's assessment. Let me pull it up. That your anime thing or what your Pokemon thing looks like Critter. It kind of does look like
It
Critter.
does a little
Now,
bit.
I wouldn't have thought of it, but the minute he said it, I was like, that is Critter.
I get it. Yeah, I'll take that. I've seen that movie. All right.
It's not
so
Sabretooth. As far as I know, Sabretooth was never the president. And now we have several. We got several people popping in here with the right answer.
They had time to Google it.
They did.
The first one I see is One True Zachary. So
What?
Oh, okay.
Zachary, who do you want? You let me know. And then the second one I see is Zach.
Oh,
So
he wants you to hold him up because he wants to let Munchkin pick which one she wants. Hang on, let me embiggen you again.
Thank you.
Embiggened. So does she want Man Thing or scary little critter guy? That's the question of the day. Which one you want, Munchkin? I'm going to go with she wants scary critter dude. That's going to be my guess. Well, yeah, Christine, we all want to know. We're all curious.
What?
We want to know which one she's going to pick.
We're on pins and needles.
Oh, hang on.
Right.
We have an answer. God, I love
Man
that kid.
Thing.
Love that kid.
Right.
That Munchkin is awesome. What taste? That is refined taste right there.
And then Gengar goes to Zach.
Clean sweep on the question. Good job, YouTube. I love that they're actually tracking this nonsense. Nate Saint, how you doing, man? Hope you are doing well. Now, no, he does not call himself Munchkin. He calls himself the One True Zachary. I mean, come on.
I wouldn't judge.
I don't know how you feel about it, Tots, but you're just officially called Tots at the store now, which is hilarious. Oh, look at this. If you got a spare Pokemon, she would like to do a Pokemon instead, if that is possible.
I just gave them all away.
Well, there you go. See, look at that. I told you that kid had good taste. Smart as a whip, that one.
Sorry, Jackie. I did just give the last one away. Okay, where are we?
Question 7.
Question 7 is brought to you.
That is a special question, isn't it?
It is. It's brought to you in partnership with Jeremy Bernal Real Estate, which is me. Question 7 is a real estate question, which means we are talking about a place. So that's where you need to get your mind. But honestly, that's where the question takes it anyway. So get there. We're talking about a place. Okay. Before coming to Earth, where did the Teen Titan Starfire call home?
It was not a 7-Eleven.
I do not know the answer to this question.
Well, while you think about it, the prize cam lets me know that we should show you the prize.
Oh, well,
this is a mini egg attack statue. It's pretty rad. Prize cam, if you don't mind, can you flip that around? Kind of do the little twirl. It's a whole thing.
Yeah,
they're pretty cool. I'm
Too
into
bad
them.
I won't get it.
Oh, come on. You can guess. Thank you, prize cam. So that thing is like this. I love these. Little crazy things make me so happy. This is Venom. In case you guys didn't know, it's not Spider-Man. He's pretty rad, though. All right. You got to have an
my
answer.
mind's going
even
through DC planets that I know of, and
Well,
I don't know
just
of many.
pick one and we'll see. Sometimes the fun is in how wrong you were.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I really don't know. So I know this isn't right, but I'll just say Krypton.
That's pretty wrong.
Yep. I assumed it probably was.
Hey, heroism is fighting the battle even though you know you're going to lose. That's my attitude. Okay, so who was the first one to get it right? I see some right here.
First correct answer I see is Spider-Girl 42.
Do you... I think I see Nathaniel Saint was first. On my end.
Where are you looking?
Right above Spider-Girl 42. Literally the first thing right before that.
Nope. Look at the word that Nate Saint put.
Oh, interesting. They're so close. It's Tamaran. Guys, I never learned to read.
Yeah,
Been a rough fall in my
Thanagar is where Hawkman comes from.
Yes. See, I didn't even say what he said right. No, I said Tamaran. Okay.
Tamaran is correct. Thanagar is where Hawkman comes from.
I'm doing my best over here. All right. Spider-Girl 42, you just cleaned up with that.
You won Spider-Man. I don't know if there's any rivalry there between you and Spider-Man. I don't know what that is. I don't know what's going on there. But if y'all are buddies, then cool. You can make him a cake and put a statue of him on top of his own cake. Whatever. Just glad that you got that. Do with it. If you don't like him, you can hit him upside the head with it. It's a pretty good little projectile. Not that I'm condoning that. I would never.
Yours. You can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
True.
Up to you.
I like the way
For
you
question 8, we have a surprise.
something totally cool looking. What is that?
What is this? Let us know.
Whoa! It's
Oh,
Captain America
wow.
cufflinks.
All right, class yourself up with some cufflinks. Because we all leave our house now.
Hang on. I would like to clarify something. I get that he's your dad, but that doesn't mean you like him. Sometimes dads are... No. Definitely not. Definitely not.
I don't know. You've got
I've got
got a
two
whole
brothers,
PR.
so I mean, there has been some of that in my life. Not gonna lie, but to say I promote it, I don't know if I promote it. I just realized that it happens.
You got a whole PR person to keep you in check. So I don't have a whole PR person to keep me in check. Actually, I do. Yeah, surprise camp. Okay, so for this prize, the Captain America cufflinks, you are going to have to answer question 8.
Which is a tough one. In the original Donkey Kong arcade game, what was Mario called before he was given a proper name?
Jumpman.
How did you know that?
The man knows stuff.
I mean, but that was like front of mind. Like
Yeah, that
I think
wasn't
that's
a very
what you wake up
difficult
thinking
question,
about in the middle of the night. You're like, before he had a name, he was called Jumpman.
Yeah, it's anxiety about being a father, followed closely by random Nintendo arcade trivia.
Yeah, I mean, that was just so quick.
Man, the turtles in Mario Brothers are called sidesteppers.
Tots is calling you out, Josh. How do you not know that?
Yeah.
I never had a video game system at my house growing up. I could only play it at friends' houses. And I'm going to be honest with you. They would hide the Mario games from me because I wanted to play them, and they were tired of them. They were done. And that's all I wanted to play. So what can you say?
Oh, man. All right. My friend Eric.
Neglected as a child. That's your excuse.
Yeah.
It almost worked, too.
Tell us your traumas.
And this one time...
My friend Eric wrote a cool book. It is called An Inconvenient Presidency, The Time-Traveling Misadventures of President Al Gore. All of us know Al Gore was not president. This is historical fiction gone awry. What do we call that?
Alternate history.
Yes. Yeah, that was it. Those brain words. Okay. Eric does not want to win his own book.
I've got enough copies.
So this is for the audience. Who was the first president born in a hospital?
I know that one. I'll write down my answer.
Oh, that's clever. I like that. First president born in a hospital. Who would that be?
All previous presidents were not born in a hospital.
They were just born on the side of the road like peasants.
Or outhouses.
Or that could happen too, I guess. Yeah.
I have a right answer. I saw it. Where did it go?
Does it have a question mark with it?
No. The first right answer I see is it's Tots on my end.
I wonder.
The man cleans up. Is that what you see too? Yep. Jimmy Carter.
It's surprising. You wouldn't necessarily think it was that late.
Right? That was a surprise. When I saw that, I was caught off guard about that. But I mean, it was only at the turn of the 1900s that going to the hospital was more consistently going to make you better than worse. So
right.
Tots is enjoying the presidential questions.
Somebody said.
Then you might also enjoy the books.
Yeah, you might like them.
Got that one. I also got one about Franklin Pierce, who was actually.
What about Franklin Pierce? Tell us about it.
Yeah, this one's called Death of a Vice President. It's also another alternate history. Franklin Pierce had a lot of interesting things happen to him. And the story that I wrote is kind of like a Edgar or a Poe story, Edgar Allan Poe story, like gothic horror kind of. And Franklin Pierce, a month before he became president, was in a train accident, and his only remaining living son died in that accident.
Oh man!
And his wife basically went almost crazy, wrote letters to her dead son, didn't go out into any public events. Franklin Pierce, also his vice president, died a month after becoming vice president. And the premise of my story is, well, in the real world, he died of tuberculosis, but in my story, it's what if he was murdered? And
he murdered by Abraham Lincoln vampire hunter?
I don't think so.
Oh man!
But yeah, so it's kind of a creepy story with a murder in the White House, and Franklin Pierce is kind of going crazy because of all the bad things that happened to him. So that's kind of the premise of that story.
Now that's
Crazy.
interesting. I've always kind of liked Nathaniel Hawthorne, but that kind of makes me a little sour on Nathaniel Hawthorne.
Nathaniel Hawthorne.
Yeah, weren't they both New Hampshire people?
Yeah, apparently they were college roommates.
Oh,
So
really?
Nathaniel Hawthorne wrote the biography, a wildly inaccurate and exaggerated biography. That is the reason.
Yeah, I
Pierce
could
kinda
believe
liked
that. Like, he fought in the Mexican War, and that might be part of it. Like, he might have exaggerated his exploits in the Mexican War, the Mexican-American War, where basically Pierce just fell off a horse and hurt himself. That's kind of what he did in the Mexican-American War.
And I'm sure that was Purple Heart.
Tally ho!
All right. So let's circle back.
Okay. I read this wrong at first. I thought it said my great grandmother was named Benjamin Franklin Pierce. I thought, wow, that's something. But even so, a grandfather's name, that's a heck of a name. I dig it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
having James Patterson write your bio. Love it. So where can people find that book as well as your other?
They can find them on Amazon, or you can check out my website, ericmhamilton.com.
So if they buy it directly from your website, I assume that you get a bigger piece of the sales pie than if you sell it through Amazon?
I currently don't have a store open on my website. It's one of the things that I'm trying to get. But yeah, if people do buy it directly from me, I do get a bigger bit from it. But
that's why I was trying to shoo them your way.
You can contact me on my website, and I can direct you how to buy directly from me.
He can meet you in the Walmart parking lot, and you can hand him a bag of cash, and he can slip you a book.
I'll pass it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
From a trench
Just make
coat.
sure you look as suspicious as possible.
Right.
We've got some illicit book deals going on in the parking lot.
I posted the link for it. I'm not going to put that up on the screen because it's just
long.
a bunch of, it's one of those nonsense URLs. But ericmhamilton.com. Right?
So do
That's
you
your
dig
website?
presidents and such because, if you trace your family tree back far enough, are you a Hamilton guy? Was Alexander Hamilton coming out one of your favorite things because he was all political?
Not really, no. And as far as I know, I'm not related to those Hamiltons.
You're killing yourself, man, with the marketing. Get Nathaniel Hawthorne to write this for you, and you will be a long-lost descendant like that.
Didn't you learn? You just got to lie.
Adopted into that line. I'm actually not sure if... I don't think Alexander Hamilton has direct descendants. I don't think so, but I'm not sure.
That's a whole lot of info.
Meanwhile, Jefferson has a bunch.
Right.
But like, how would you know? I mean, I know Ancestry.com's dated everyone back to like the Stone Age, but
I would know because I have uncles who have done like big genealogical trees and
they've looked for it
and all that.
Yeah, if you're gonna do like these shady book sales in a parking lot, you might as well make it the Haven parking lot. But in that case, it's hot out. Just come inside. Just come inside. It's hot outside.
All right, circling back, we do have a show. The next question 9. The next question 9 is our. I sometimes forget that we're doing a thing. It's so fun to get off on these tangents. We are playing for Tom Price, local artist. A lot of you guys met him at Free Comic Book Day. This is Rogue on a variant sketch cover, Avengers versus X-Men, A versus X. That was a book.
Very nice.
You either liked it or you didn't, but Tom Price's artwork is great. So
stick around. We'll do a quick little run through a couple of things at the end.
All right. Question 9. All you got to do, answer this question. That's it. That's how the game
Well, you have to answer correctly.
I'm glad.
I don't know.
Put that
I think I already said it. Yeah.
Jeffrey Middleton is our legal counsel. He'll advise us.
He's just going to say Ryan Reynolds when you ask him the legal question too right now. He's in game show mode. All right. What was the name of Quint's boat in Jaws?
I don't know.
I don't know. It doesn't work. You got to guess something.
I just know they need a bigger one.
Come on, man. The answer is in black and white, dude. You got this.
The answer's in black and white. You've probably given me a hint, and I'm so dense.
No, nobody gave you a hint. You gave yourself a hint. That's it.
I gave myself.
Actually, I don't know. I don't know if these things are big or not. What do I know about marine life? Are these big? I was thinking these were bigger than sharks, but they're not.
Oh well, they certainly can be.
Really?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Much bigger.
That's what I was thinking. Oh yes, it is a particular thing. I was thinking that there was a couple of different things like that, but no, it's one thing.
One thing.
It's a big thing.
Bigger than a shark.
Way bigger.
Black and white.
I was right. Yep. Josh, that was a good hint.
Yeah. So then I guess the killer whale.
Oh, I want to give it to you for that.
Yeah.
I do too.
Or is it the orca?
It's the orca. I'm going to give it to you for the killer whale because you caught it. It's the orca. I think maybe Josh and I led you, but yeah, you got it.
I don't know. Does the audience approve of that? I don't know.
Of course not. They never approve when the guest wins the prize. They're always like, "No, we got it." I do like Spider Girl's answer.
Free buffet. That's the de facto name.
The little monster.
All right, guys. I got two bonuses for you here. This first one, Eric, you can't answer this one because why would you? You have this thing.
The book that I just described.
All right, guys. For this, you are playing for Death of a Vice President. So I'm going to take you back to school real quick. Which president worked as a model and a park ranger at Yellowstone?
Write down your answer, Eric.
I'm not sure if I know.
It's weird to think that we had a president that was a model, but I guess Reagan was an actor.
He was an actor, yeah.
Yeah. Why not? It was not Reagan.
This is a guess. Although now
I see a correct answer, I'm pretty sure.
Me too. All right, since we have a correct answer,
okay.
Eric, what was your guess? What we got there? Yeah, it was. It's Gerald Ford. And then
Gerald Ford.
First one I saw was
Gerald
Andrew.
Ford.
Is that what you see?
First one I see is also Andrew.
Andrew is Ford.
Yeah, I think I had somewhere in the back of my mind that I remember reading that he was a model at one point.
And a park ranger. So I'm picturing him being a really strange dude to talk to at parties.
Well, maybe. I think as a model, like he was a big football player. So I think it might have been modeling around that.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I could see that. I mean,
Buy
was
my
a model at
deodorant.
whatever time. And that went to Andrew.
Did.
Okay, perfect. And then I got another one, and Eric, you can play for this. We are still on the local artist spotlight, and
You're
still
gonna need
am.
to move it. We can't see it.
Yes, sir. Boom. And I was like, that log had a child. This is Yoda from the notoriously bad lip reading of what is that? I mean, it's Yoda and Luke, and man, those things are so stupid.
Help you, I will. And I was like, that log had a child.
So if you guys know what I'm talking about, that YouTube video, get bad. All right. So for this, we are playing for, let's see, which president is honored in the Wrestling Hall of Fame? It is not Trump, even though Trump was on. Trump was on whatever wrestling shows.
Okay.
I'm just trying to picture this president in the ring going up against, Hulk Hogan or Macho Man Randy Savage.
I've got a guess. I don't know, but I've got a guess.
Who is he? Who's the scrappiest president?
I think it might be James Garfield.
That's, I guess.
Now,
that's true.
Tell us why you think that.
He was a Civil War general. He was a big man. Maybe he wrestled. I don't know.
He was a pugilist?
The answer is Lincoln. The first person I see with the right answer is Alan. Alan, I'm good to see you, or I'm glad to see you. Thank you for showing up tonight, finally, once. Good job, Alan.
Wow, that was hard to work.
Alan normally comes in and just decimates. So
You
it's good to
rocked
see
me
you.
like a hurricane.
Finally got it.
All right.
But yeah, going back to Abraham Lincoln, you just see him in the ring with no shirt on and a top hat and his beard.
Yeah, he would be like the
Four
perfect heel.
score and 7 matches ago, we set forth upon this continent to whoop your butt.
That doesn't even mean he did wrestle. I mean,
I know, but
be-
I'm totally digging this image, man.
in Fight Club, the narrator said that he would fight Lincoln because scrappy guys fight to the burger. So,
Quick shout out to Andrew Louie. Spider Girl 42 got her comic cloaks in the mail, and she's very happy. Zach also got his. So people are like, check that out.
awesome.
And Norris, you did not show up as first on ours. Ours aggregates everybody.
Mhm.
And it does not show up as you being the first one there. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, ours takes YouTube and Facebook and mashes them together. All right. Let's see. We are on question 10. You guys know what that means. We're at... Where is this video?
You have to be prepared.
I like that graphic.
Isn't that the best?
That's pretty cool.
For
It's
question
so
10,
fun.
we're playing for Catwoman, signed by Adam Hughes. The prize cam and I were having a conversation earlier about prize cam. If you, zoom in, look at his signatures. They're different.
Dude, when you
So-
sign 10 bazillion things, they're going to be.
Yeah, I guess.
When you're at a convention and people are handing you a stack of books and you're just like,
That's what
they're
I
not gonna
said.
all be identical.
You see the one over here on the left? That's an asset that he undoubtedly just stamps on each thing he does, right? And this other one is the one on the right is the get out of my face right now. It's just getting it done.
That was
Or-
probably in a stack of like
like-
400 books.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like the 300th time he did that today.
Yeah.
No, it's not double signed. One of them was printed on the cover. The other one he drew.
Yeah. And Adam Hughes is the artist of that book, or at least the cover.
To win that autographed comic, all you have to do is give me a right answer here, man.
Mm.
Do you think you got what it takes to give me a right answer on this question, man?
It is possible.
It's within the realm of possibility. All right. I think you got this one. I'm pretty
Okay.
confident in you. The Barsoom series by Edgar Rice Burroughs followed the adventures of what fictional American adventurer?
That's John Carter.
Barsoom!
Eric,
Yeah.
you killed it tonight.
Oh, well,
Killed
I
it.
appreciate that. Yeah. Barsoom is Mars.
The prize cam is tabulating results, and then as soon as that's done, I have a sneaking suspicion, Eric, you might have done the best of any guest.
What?
So,
Hi, Eric.
Hey.
I don't know. The show where we had Sarah and Daniel Geist, they got all of theirs right but one.
I
oh,
don't think I did that good.
well, Eric, you did pretty good. So, Eric, you won the sticker pack, the Munchkin Feely bags, the blurred bracelet, and the $10 gift card to Haven Comics. You also won the Star Brand trade paperback. You won the Captain America cufflinks, the Rogue sketch, and the Catwoman signed book. You also won the Bulbasaur sketch. So, you cleaned
Very
up.
cool.
You cleaned up.
Very cool.
And then you've just got to come by Haven Comics. We're going to have them bagged up for you, and you can pick that up. Let's see. What else do we have here?
Real quick, Jeremy, before you go into tabulating things, you may want to make a note. There in the chat, in the comments, there was a trade between Zach Bringman and Jackie of Pokemon for the Spiderman. Class photo. Just so you know.
That was Gengar.
I couldn't tell you a Poke name. I don't know those. The only one I know is Pikachu. And I think there's one called Eevee.
That's true. Both of those things are true. I'm
so
proud
there's
of
a thing going on here where
There
Owen
is
is
a
saying
Pokemon.
Owen owns this house. And then Alan says in a few weeks it's going to be my house because he's going to be putting Owen on the hot seat. And
Let's talk about that.
Then this comes in. The quiet flex.
Oh man, our PR person loves that Van Hammer. So it'd be nice.
Hey, look, I got 2 of them right. Look at me.
I don't know. When you're a kid and you can name all 150 alphabetically or by number, then come at me. Okay, so our bonuses. Wait, hold on. We've got a bunch of other prizes. One True Zachary, you won the Indie Pack. That's Stranger Things, and we only find them when they're dead. Then you also won the Man Thing sketch and an Inconvenient Presidency. So shout out to Eric for writing that book. And then let's see, Jackie, you won the Canadian question. That's $25 to Haven Comics. And then you also picked up that Gengar sketch. A little zany, but I still like it. Spider Girl 42, you got the Spider-Man statuette. It's this little guy. And then scrolling down here, Andrew, you got Death of a Vice President. I've got a whole bag of stuff to give you, Andrew, so I'll throw that in there. And Alan snuck in under the wire today and got that Yoda sketch, which I'm very proud of. So I'm happy it is going to someone who I know will love it. Alan takes my art and makes sure he displays it proudly on the back of his comic books. So I think everyone did a great job today.
Oh, and yeah, Spider-Girl 42 is going to put that little Spider-Man statue on top of Peter Parker's tape.
Perfect.
That's pretty awesome. So
Josh?
Nate Saint earlier was asking to see some books. I don't have anything in my personal collection in here at the moment, Nate, because I've got holes in my wall and we're having to have things done in this room for electricians and stuff, which is great because they're doing that because of the kitchen redo that's happening on the other end of my house, our involuntary kitchen remodel, which is still just sitting there. We're going on, 4 months now. I would really like to have a kitchen back. Jeremy, I need you to make that happen. Anyway.
I can sell you a house. I can take you to houses and you can purchase one.
I just need my house I'm already in to have a kitchen because I could never sell this one without one. It's not a hole anymore. There is a floor in there now and a subfloor, and they put up drywall. But we're waiting for the cabinets to come in, the in-stock cabinets. Yeah, we're waiting for those to come in because they ain't in stock. I'm not. Anyway, so I did have some books come in today that I would like to show off, though, real quick. Nate, if you're interested, I got a couple of slabs, and I got some raw books. I got some raw books that I know a few people on here will be interested in. Jackie, I know you're going to like some of these. But we got Pocahontas with DuckTales. Woo-hoo! You can't say DuckTales without doing that. It's
I wish instead of that being like a backup story or whatever, I wish they just threw the DuckTales characters in the.
I want that mashup.
Okay, that would have been interesting, and I'm with you about that.
Norris, I am a realtor, and that is my gig, so that's what
we
I'm going
got
to keep doing.
Old Mickey Mouse comic. Oh, from back in the day, that's a Dell, so that one's going to be, that's a 10 center. So that goes back always. We got old Pluto. So fun times. We got, it's not a big dollar book, but it's a fun one. The Marvel Age with Stan Lee on the cover.
That's a cool cover.
It is a cool cover. I've always dug it. This is a great book for a reader. It is missing the back cover, but that's Justice League of America number 67. That's an old book. It is missing the back cover, but still super cool. This is brand new, but I got it thrown in. So there's the War of the Bounty Hunters number 1 if somebody missed out on that. Got this wackadoo book. This is Amazing Spider-Man 390. What's cool about this is it comes with a different, it comes with a 4-color animation style print based on the show. That's in there with it. So this has got an animation style print in here with it. And that's inherently pretty cool.
That's awesome. Is it, hold on, so you say it's an animation style print. It's not from the show, or it is from the show?
It is based on the show. Is how they describe it.
Huh.
Picked up a couple of cool blank books. Got a DC Superpowers book for all you artistes.
That's cool.
That's a fun one. I thought that would be a good one to do something cool on. This one just makes me super happy because this is hilarious. This is the first Quackpot issue of Count Duckula.
Andrew asks, are these for sale?
These are all going to be for sale, yes. This one is super strange one. Norris, you might like this one. I'm not saying that because it's strange, but because it's of the subject matter and you being a horror guy. This is Plague of the Living Dead, gold foil cover. There are only 500 of these in print. 500. Wow. And it's got the certificate of authenticity signed by the artist, or the writer, rather. So it's kind of an interesting book. One of only 500. It also has a poster in here with it. So, nice. I picked up a copy of Bone because Bone's just a good book, and anytime you can get a cheap, affordable copy of this book, you should. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Picking up the Disney books because they're awesome. Sorry, Hunchback of Notre Dame. Got another blank because all my artiste friends. It's the Black Knight Curse of the Ebony Blade blank.
Those are so hard to draw on.
I bet they are. You have to draw on them with the whiteout.
Yeah,
this is an odd
some
one.
People paint on them first and then draw on them, and it's too much for me. The whole thing.
Well, this one is The Brave and the Bold Presents, number 28. And they present the Justice League of America, which, if you've ever seen, that's the title of that comic was, Norris, let me pull it back up, Plague of the Living Dead. Anyway, it's a reprint.
Right now.
It's a reprint. And it's so funny because it has a certificate of authenticity from DC certifying that it is, in fact, a reprint.
Because that's what I want with my reprints.
I don't know. Oh, this was a special limited edition reprint exclusive to Loot Crate. That's what it is. Oh. Can't have any collection complete without one of these in there. Good G.I. Joe book, one of my favorite covers of all time. Love it. Them walking into the minefield, but they can't tell. But you know you can, so the suspense is killing you. I got Booster Gold number 1. Booster Gold number 1. It's a fun book. Now I got 3 slabs to show off here. And I'm going to show them off in reverse order, I suppose. Let me put these back out my way. Okay. Now this is double signed by Chris Claremont and Stan Lee.
Cool.
And this is X-Men number 119, CGC graded 8.0 with a terrible glare because it's in the slab. But signed by Chris Claremont, Stan Lee, witness signature. That's what the yellow label is. So that's pretty darn awesome. If you want a Stan Lee signature, that's a definite for real Stan Lee signature. It was witnessed by the folks who slabbed the book. And a Chris Claremont signature on a cool X-Men book. That's a good one. Next up, that is a classic Neil Adams cover. I'm just going to say this is one of those wowzer kind of books. This is amazing. And in a 7.0, it's a pretty darn good grade for Batman number 234. You got Batman tied up to the front of a ship and Two-Face in the background yucking it up. And that is in a CGC 7.0. Pretty darn awesome. Sorry,
I love those old covers. Because that cover doesn't even make sense.
Well, I guarantee you what does make sense is this cover will actually represent what happens in the book.
True. Yeah.
Because that's how they used to be. And this one, this is pretty. It's also CGC 7.0, and this is going to be hot here very soon, I think. Doctor Strange number 169. It's the origin of Doctor Strange. This is one of those absolute key books for this character. It's his first appearance in his own title. He was in another book previously. He showed up, but that's Doctor Strange number 169. Beautiful.
It's his first appearance in his own title, but it's number 169.
Yeah, they changed the name of the book.
I'm missing something.
It's like Tales to Astonish became a different book, and Tales.
And they didn't restart them all back then. They just
and you know why they didn't was because they were tied into subscriptions at Marvel's office. So if you were subscribed to Tales of Suspense, they could not legally ship you another book. But just because they changed the name to Captain America, they couldn't ship it to you. So they had to keep the title. So they kept it going.
So that is functionally Doctor Strange number 1.
Sort of, yeah. Yeah.
Very cool. That's a pretty good haul.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet haul of books for sure. They make me quite happy. And I saw some comments here. Let me go back and take a look. That's a Rent Money book. Yeah. I don't know which one of those you're talking about, but yeah, there's a couple.
I think he was talking about the Stan Lee, Chris Claremont signed one.
Let's see. Yes, Norris, that was Plague of the Living Dead. You are correct. Let's see. Travis says you might have to check out that X-Men book. Yeah, a double signed book like that's pretty cool. Norris said he was going to check out and go have dinner and edit his book, and then he's like, okay, I'm back. That was the fastest dinner in the history of mankind. Also, your book must have needed no edits. Yeah, first time out of Strange Tales. Strange Tales is what turned into Doctor Strange. Yep. And Jackie Cook likes pretty cool. Yeah, we got some good stuff there. Definitely a couple of things I think you're going to like, Jackie. So I'll pop them in your box if you want them. They're there. If you don't, just pull them out and let us know. So yeah, that's my haul for the week.
Very cool.
Made me happy.
Well, I appreciate having the chance to hang out with everyone. Eric, we really appreciate you coming on. And I think you did great.
You did very well. I'm glad. Thank you very much. And don't worry, I think you're going to be a great dad.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
Now he's going to wake up in the middle of the night going, why did a stranger tell me that? I shouldn't talk to strangers. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Like everybody knows for some reason.
It is terrifying until you're in it, and then you're just in it. Like everything else. You know, it's really scary.
Up, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then eventually you're doing it.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. We really appreciate it. Thank y'all for hanging out, being awesome. We love you guys, and we will catch y'all next time.